Are you really encouraging people to fight against your country? You won't do it? Are you a coward?
There he goes, the ISIS pinup boy. Ahmad Jibril, an American-born cleric who, according to a British security report, is the most popular online preacher in the world for Westerners who've gone to fight in Syria and Iraq.
Because when your brothers in Syria speaks, everyone today needs to shut their mouth and listen. Because they've proven themselves to be real men.
Volumes about these people. In depth and in
The report says Jibril is more of a cheerleader, careful not to directly call for jihad against Americans. But back in '95 he did, faxing a note to CNN after a bombing in Saudi Arabia that killed 4 Americans. It read in part, "American forces must leave our lands immediately or a series of attacks will follow on the civilian Americans. They are easier to attack." What we've got here, ladies and gentlemen, is a real trash-talking Twitter troll. We caught up with him outside his probation hearing in federal court in Detroit. I was out front. He tried to sneak out back. Bob was there.
Bob, what name are you going by today? Do you entice young men to join ISIS to fight against your country? If you're asking them to fight, why don't you go fight?
I think that he is going to be a huge problem for the FBI and for the intelligence community. They're going to have to keep an eye on this guy real closely. I mean, who's he in contact with? Who's he radicalizing? Who's he inspiring? And he's going to be a problem.
The dude's not even from the Middle East. He was born in America and grew up in Dearborn, Michigan, a suburb of Detroit where Muslims and Christians have lived peacefully together for a long time. But not only does Jibril spew against Christians, Jews, and Muslims who don't subscribe to his brand of Islam, he's a convicted punk and thief. Along with his father Musa, Jibril intimidated old ladies, destroyed property, and ripped off banks and insurance companies of nearly $500,000. According to court documents, it worked like this. Using dozens of aliases and fake social security numbers, they'd buy a house like this one. It would mysteriously catch fire, and they'd get paid the insurance. They'd transfer the house to themselves using another alias. It'd catch fire again, and again they'd get paid, and so on.
Well, he lives in a nice house, in a nice neighborhood.
So why is he coming over here tearing down our neighborhood?
Yeah, why are you doing that?
Why is he making it bad for us? That's terrible.
Jibril did 6 years in a maximum security prison on a raft of convictions including fraud, tax evasion, and jury tampering. When he was released in 2012, he started posting rants on social media. He's got 27,000 Twitter followers and 240,000 likes on Facebook. And he sent messages to foreign fighters in Syria via Twitter.
Do you think what's going on in the world today from the east to the west and north to the south is by chance? Wallahi, all it takes is the dua of one. One finger to Allah at the right moment. And with the sincere heart, it will decimate nations.
So you gonna go fight with ISIS? You know you're an American. That make you an infidel?
Jibril was ordered to pay $250,000 in restitution, but he's only paid $3 grand. That's why the feds hauled him into court, demanding to know his finances. Jibril pleaded the fifth, 225 times. The only possession he claims to have is a couch. He won't even say who purchases his underpants.
Do you live at your sister's house? What kind of man sponges off his sister like that?
You know, and what I find is a lot of these guys are real tough guys. You know, they're what I call internet Nazis. You know, they're able to be real tough, but in real life, they're not.
Hey, why are you running?
Come on, man.
Come on, you talk like a tough guy on the internet.
And look there, tinted windows. Those aren't legal either.
Oh, there you go. Bye.
We gave it one more try going to his sister's house where he and dozens of other people used to receive mail.
Oh, come on, man. Grower said, answer the door.
Yeah, that's his house.
Okay. Well, his sister's house, right?
I have no idea.
Okay, thank you. Is Hadi home? How about Khalid? Broham? Abu? Jenny? Bueller? Ferris Bueller, tough guy. Well, as of the end of March, Ahmad Jibril is free to do as he pleases. He's got his passport, the tether's off, he can travel, he can post on the internet, all the while thumbing his nose at the federal courts. How's that make you feel, America?